Right?
Yeah, but didn't you have something going on with Chubby?
Oh, you know what? I think there were fights on from the morning until the nighttime. I think I was watching Professional Fighting League out of Dubai at like 9 in the morning, and I finished. And then UFC was on, and then Bare Knuckle was on, and I think I finished off at 1:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Not the same without you, Wayne. How's Chubby doing?
He's still not. He's still got issues. Like him and his wife got really sick a week ago.
Here they got that super flu going around.
Yeah,
COVID,
he got some kind of
really
a virus, likely from them going to doctor's appointments in Welland at the hospital, and they likely picked up something there. But he dropped in the other day, and he looked pretty good. He's still limping around with his knees giving him trouble, and I think he had more injections in his back. And
yeah, I know. I was at the hospital yesterday doing my blood work, and they were all wearing masks. And I'm like, "What's going on?" They said, "Rampant COVID and the super flu that's going around." I said, "Really bad in the last few weeks." Remember, it hasn't been above freezing here in almost 3 weeks. Today is an anomaly. Today it's in the 40s.
Yeah, today it's mild, and I think yesterday it was kind of mild. Like we're at maybe 1 degree above zero.
Yeah.
Hey, what's it say here? Rebroadcast this stream. So, like, I'm just going to X out of this. It says connect YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't think.
Well, if you want, Restream lets you to stream live on your channel, showing you live on here.
I gotcha.
Yeah, 42 here right now. 42.
Good. Here.
Yeah.
Here's for the 40. Here's for the 42 watching. You know what this means?
I got my Amazonian order yesterday. I'm trying this stuff out that Arch recommended.
Chain wax. Yep.
Chain wax. Yeah. So we're trying that. Oh, who's this guy? Who is?
How do I get things out of reverse?
Kenny's got to do it.
Kenny's got to do it.
What's that? What do you want to do?
He's in reverse.
Oh, hold on. Mirror.
So you know what that is?
457.
Yeah, you know what that is? You must have heard about that. You didn't hear about the 457?
No.
Donald Trump disrespected 457 of our fighting Canadians that fought with the Americans in Afghanistan. Those are the number that we died.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And some of those guys were in my dad's regiment, the Princess Patricias. So Dad always used to call them the Princess Pats.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't hear that. Anyway, so we got the chain wax here that he recommended. So we'll try that out. And then also, I had some Amazon gift certificates for the holidays. I bought this thing here.
The hell is that?
Automated wire stripper.
Looks like a T-Rex, Hank.
Yeah. Kinepex. They had a lot of good reviews on it. It was 25% off. So I said, what the hell? But then the fun thing I bought, I see you, Robert. Hold on a minute. A 350-pound magnet.
That little thing?
350 pounds, 2-inch magnet. Guaranteed to lift 350 pounds. I lifted the front of a tractor with it this morning.
Really?
Wow.
Yep. 2-inch guaranteed to lift 350 pounds.
How's that possible?
It's a neodymium magnet, 2 inches.
Don't put it near your wallet. All your credit cards will be dead.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yep. No, really. But 350 pounds it'll lift, so kind of cool.
You could go fishing in the stream for old guns and stuff like that.
Oh, so you're all choppy now.
Not here.
No, he's smooth here.
Robert.
Hell, probably got the OEM O-ring gaskets installed, and I put some other gaskets on it. Roller engine. And
I saw you were making gasket soup.
Yeah, well, I tried. Those gaskets well, aftermarket, they weren't the right ones.
Mm.
So I ordered the OEM and they came in today. It was a 5-pack. So I replaced 2 of them. I put the other 2 back as spares, but I said that part to hold that old crankcase breathe on,
Maybe.
I used a piece of masking tape to hold the bracket and stuff to where the holes lined up so I could get the screws started back in.
So when do you start cutting grass again?
It's probably gonna be April or May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And my 46 and 3-blade mower pan is in Macon, Georgia. They're supposed to deliver it Monday. I had to be here to sign for it. The guy had to build a big crate for it and stuff.
Uh-oh. Hey, Marty.
So that'll show up Monday. Then Wednesday, I was supposed to get the new steering knuckles for the YS 4500. I'm like,
Busy week.
Yep. And I made a video of what caused the issue, that concrete block fire pit. I'm like, as weak as them bricks are and concrete blocks were, I'm like, but they messed that right side up. I said, I could probably straighten that other one out, but I'd have to have one that is brand new to know how to get the other one straightened out. If I want to straighten it out, I don't know.
That's all.
Pretty hard to straighten riding mower decks.
Well, it's the steering knuckle for the front tire. Yeah.
Anywho, Hank, what do you getting a lot of work done, right, Hank, in the garage or what? What do you get done?
Yeah, I've been working on trying to clear out everything in the garage and organizing, and as I'm doing it, I'm involved in cleaning, but then I find another area I gotta sort out, and it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. Well, you had mentioned too. One thing you had mentioned, I mentioned to my wife. We've got, we're sort of empty nesters. My son still lives here, but we've got a lot of old furniture, things like that. And you had mentioned Habitat for Humanity to donate, and they'll come and, I guess, a small fee. They'll come and pick up the stuff. So we're thinking about that as well.
Yeah.
So, good cause,
I mean,
especially, who wants to deal with Craigslist and all that crap,
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
I paid over $3,000 for this hutch and table with 6 chairs that expands and everything. And everybody says, well, will you take 100? And then you say, yeah, and they never show.
Show up,
No.
Yeah,
it's
so
like an
might as well
antique.
give it away.
It's like an antique dining room set I got here. Buffet, big table, chairs are all reupholstered, excellent condition. It's antique, but nobody wants antiques anymore, and it's too big, so hard to get rid of for free.
Yeah.
So, good point. I might get a hold of Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah. Like I said, Hank said it was a small fee, and they'll come out and pick it up at your house, so you don't have to, drag it somewhere.
Yeah. Hank, did you fix your shed out back that caved in?
It's still semi. Well, how is it melting, Hank?
Well, the snow is softened up, but it hasn't melted yet. I'm waiting for the rain or the warm weather that we're going to have this week. And if it melts down, I can put a pump on it to draw the water out,
Yeah.
Right now, I can't even go underneath and push it.
No.
And I was able to take some of the snow off with a roof rake, but not all of it. So.
Yeah. So in the driveway this week, my last video, I showed the 4 or 5 machines I was working on. That one that's seized up, Hank, that the one, I'll say that only. There's another video coming out maybe today, tomorrow, showing what I did. But anyway, I sold it, so that's good. So
good.
Yeah. So do that. But then the errands, and here's a tip for everybody: when you're looking up, say, a starter for an Aaron snow thrower, don't just automatically think because the ad says will fit deluxe 28. There's a lot of different engines that came on them. One of my customers had a deluxe 28 or 24, and he needed the electric starter because his was fried. He went on Amazon and bought one, and I serviced it and everything was fine, but needed a starter. He sent me the link. So I figured, okay, it'll fit the one I have in my driveway. I order it. Totally different starter. It didn't even look like the other one with the mounting. You know what it was? He had the LCT engine on his.
Yeah.
The one in my driveway is a Briggs Snow engine.
Yeah.
Totally different. It's got a special starter. The button mounts to the starter itself on a pad that's molded into the starter. So, it was $80, not a big deal. I kept it. But live and learn, Always look at the picture of what the ad says before you order it, because you never know. But anyway, that one and another one needed carburetors. And one thing I did a little video on, I'll probably put out as a short. A lot of times you'll get those, what you call it? Was it Mr. Clement? Hey, Bill. You'll get the carburetor that comes with the little bushing for the governor rod. On the Briggs Snow engine, there's a white bushing that the governor rod on a Briggs Snow is like a U.
Yeah, got a curve.
Hooks in.
Yeah.
But half the time when you get the Chinesium carb for the Briggs engine, the hole is too small. So what I do is I take the existing one that's on there, take a drill bit that just fits in there, and I drill out the Chinesium one to make sure. Because the other day I had one, and I'm like, what the hell's going on with this governor rod? The hole was like 10 thousandths too small. If you look at it by naked eye, you're like, it looks the same. No, so check it with a drill bit and make sure it's right. So I did that. But then I had another engine, Troy-built Storm 2410. A lot of those around. Anyway, lady had it sitting for 3 years outside, just sitting. I pick it up last week. I bring it home, and I go to pull the cord, locked up solid. I go, what the heck's going on? So I look at the oil. The oil looked a little overfilled. So I said, well, maybe, needle and seat leaked. It got into the crankcase. Water. It was all water. So I take the plug out. Hey, Bruce Lee. So I take the plug out. Of course, it's a torch plug.
Hey, Bruce.
So I take the plug out, and I hit the electric starter, and all this rusty water comes shooting out of the cylinder. Okay. So I wait, a few times, and I put carb cleaner and everything in there, clean it all up real good till it's spraying nothing and it's good. I put a Champion in there. I turn it on, choke it, it starts, and it starts running. I'm like, oh, shit. So I warm it up. I go to change the oil. The minute I take off the plug for the oil, water shoots out for about 2 seconds. Just clear water, because the tube was full of water, the tube. And then it was milk, because it was water in the crankcase. So I drained that all out, and then I went in with my air gun. I blew out the whole crankcase for about 5 minutes. Then I refilled it and ran it. But I'm going to put the Chinesium carb on it, because this one's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, you say to yourself, you can get these carbs for $20. It costs you more to clean the old one, So I just been throwing on the Chinesium carburetors. That's all.
Well, my last video, Kenny, was on that paddle fan that is a two-stroker. Yep. And I thought it had a lot of compression, but it was water in the engine.
Yep.
And until I drained that water out, and blew it full of air and everything, get all that water out.
Oh, yeah.
I was able to start it.
Well. Oh, yeah. The other day when I was using the Wise 4500, I kept wondering why that thing kept billowing out black smoke. Well, I called Tom Dovey up, and he talked about it, and he said probably the choke was probably stuck. So I had to pull the engine shroud off with this, because the engine shroud and the air cleaner on one piece. I look at it, and I'm like, yeah, let's try something. So I got some Blaster industrial strength silicone, sprayed it in there.
Silicone? Wait, where'd you spray it?
Silicone.
Wait, what did you spray though? What did you spray?
The choke butterfly was sticking. It was not opening up.
Inside
I was getting a little nervous about ingesting silicone into the engine though. Yeah.
Well, I turned the engine off and I sprayed it, and I kept working the throttle, and the choke butterfly started doing what it's supposed to. It had gotten stuck. But Tom said, ring Stratton engines were known for the choke butterflies to get stuck like that. That had sat for so long, and I ran the engine out when I used the mower. I turned the fuel shut-off valve off, let the engine run completely out. But like I said, the choke butterfly was stuck on my head. Well, a little silicone spray will work. It's running right now. It's just like I said, that right side steering knuckle bent, and I replaced them when I first got the mower. Thing is, they don't. You have to, if they don't show proper pictures, it's one for the left side and one for the right side. I had to reverse them. I'm like, it's whatever. You live and you learn.
So what have you been running into to bend these knuckles?
Let me go outside and I'll show y'all real quick.
Concrete wall is
Gotta be something pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Klaus,
Yeah,
what kind of problems you having, bud?
It don't move.
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Keep going
Internet.
off and on.
It's keep. I don't know what it is. It's been iffy for the last couple of weeks, so I don't know what it is.
Hey, I want to say another thing. When I was working on that Briggs Snow engine with the Chinese carburetor, they don't come with the choke installed. They'll come with 3 different choke shafts, the long plastic choke shafts for the Briggs engines, and 3 different butterflies, depending on what situation you have on a cover, air cover. So anyway, today I said, why am I going to use the crap that comes with it? Because usually they don't fit too well. They bend. I took the stock butterfly and the stock shaft. It worked fine.
Was the stock shaft metal?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not the same size though, eh? We've got
It
them in
depends.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I check to make sure it's a good fit. Yeah. Yeah.
They're different diameters.
Yeah. Carol had a video and he used a drill and he opened that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Usually it's the other way though. They're usually sloppy, but I find though that when you try and use their butterfly into the slot, you got to force the crap out of it to get it in there. And sometimes it'll break or bend so I said, let me use a stock one. It worked perfect. So.
And on those Chinese carbs that don't come with that little plastic grommet in there to hook in that U-shaped linkage, yours was too small. We had one. It was okay to hook it up without it, but it wasn't okay to pop a grommet in if I took it out from something because it was too small. I just hooked it in, even though it's loose. It's under tension. It ain't going anyplace.
No, sometimes I'll actually take the throttle shaft and butterfly off the old one and put it on the Chinese too. Because on some of the errands, they've got that clip, that bushing with a clip on it, where it clips into the governor rod to hold it on. I've seen those.
Yeah. And then the one that Wayne's talking about, it, you have to position it the right way because you got a slot on the side.
Yeah.
You got to put that Z-bend right in that special hole.
Yep.
Kohler's known for that.
Yeah, I turn y'all this way. That's what caused the issue.
Oh, how could you miss that thing?
I don't know. I was so worried about the engine building out black smoke. I'm like, I was trying to get right next to it. I'm like, God darn it, boy.
Hey, Mick.
Yep, I said that.
I think you need glasses, Robert.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I've been around it before, and I didn't have any issues.
Well, that's what they all say.
Well, you know what? You got to put up orange, like snow stakes, all the way around it, so that you can see them better.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple of stumps out front. Somebody cut the bushes down, but they didn't come low enough, and I got a couple of orange cones I had to put over them just to make sure I don't hit them when I get near them.
Cut into your business though if you tell people to chop those roots down that are sticking out of their lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one lady I cut grass for. She had a bunch of rocks in her yard, and I was cutting grass with my Poland XT, and I knew the rocks were there, and I still hit one of them and messed up the trim side spindle and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I went over there and I finally dug them some bitches out of the ground. Said, y'all got to go. Y'all got to go.
All I know is blades spinning at 19,000 feet per minute do a good job at cutting up rocks.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Yep.
Thank
Was
you.
it? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. That's right.
Yeah.
Remember that,
Ooh.
gentlemen.
Yeah, if you've forgotten, you're on the shit list.
Uh-oh. Brewski, what have you been up to? How's Mexico going?
Fantastic. Nothing.
How hot today?
Oh, I think it's going to be 29 degrees Celsius today.
Holy cow. That's close to what, 100?
30 something, 30, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
Whatever you guys call it. 100, yeah.
Mm.
Everything's Celsius down here. So when I'm at home, I can convert, but down here it's getting harder.
Now, this year, have you found prices of everything have gone up down there or no?
Yes, again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they generally have a little do here right at the condo for Halloween. Last year, I think it was 500 pesos each, and this year it's 700.
Wow. Yeah. Halloween, they celebrate a different time than us?
About the same.
Yeah.
A few days later, it's Cinco de Mayo or something like that.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, not Cinco de Mayo. La Dias de Muerte, Day of the Dead.
Oh, where they use the skull masks. They all
Yes,
wear
sir.
the death masks. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a famous one in Mexico.
Trudy was in Mexico City on the Day of the Dead. She went down.
Shit.
Interesting.
I didn't go. It was too much moving around for me.
Wayne, what do you got? What's in the shop now? You said you were doing a carb before?
I was doing a carb for another burnt out auger belt that came in, but when Jake went to pick it up, the guy told us it ran, so I didn't have to go and give Jake a hand to load it. So Jake turned on the fuel, and the carburetor was like dripping gas. He was still able to fire it up, drive it up the ramps. So the guy said, "You got any idea what it's going to cost?" And Jake said, "Buddy, you got more issues than an auger belt." He says, "Look at the gas that's pouring out of your carburetor." So the guy says, "It never did that before." Jake shut off the fuel, and it let it drip and stop dripping, and then he opened it up again. It's leaking. He says, "Right now your needle valve is stuck open. It's flooding." So he says, "I don't know if it's into your crankcase." He says, "I don't know if it's, like what the oil's like." And the guy says, "Well, I've never had it serviced." Jake says, "This is a 2019, 2020 snowblower. You've never had anything done to it?" Guy says, "No." Jake says, "Well," he says, "the bottom end," he says, "how are your shifter? Is it really tight when you try to shift?" The guy said, "Oh, yeah, you can hardly move it." Jake said, "That's because the hex shaft is likely covered in rust." So it was a job. Took the carb apart. I couldn't find any jets. The thing ran like a clock. Couldn't find any jets that were plugged. All I did was change the bowl gasket, put a new Honda one on that fits these MTD Power More engines,
Right.
the carbs, and what was really funny is the bowl nut on the bottom, where you normally got a washer, and it's either that like gasket material or it's the red plastic normally for brakes. This one had an aluminum washer.
Oh, really?
And Jake says, "Yeah, some of them do." So anyways, I put it back on, and it sat out there for a half hour. It didn't leak.
A lot of the Chinese carburetors have an aluminum washer.
Yeah. So then the other problem we had was we had two Cub cadets come in, and we got a new rule at the shop now. One of the rules is you always check the oil first. So number one rule, we always make sure there's oil in these things before we do anything. That's first step. Now, when there's a carb issue, what we're doing is we're draining the carburetor to see what kind of flow is coming out of the carburetor when it's a Power More engine, because those Power Mores got that screen on the inside of the fuel inlet.
Is it a screen or is it a piece of filter material?
No, it's an actual piece of screen.
It is. Okay.
Almost like what you got on your two-stroke carbs. In there, that little screen. Like
a sieve.
Yeah. So then when you put it into the ultrasonic cleaner, what it does, and even if you run it, and I mean, we normally run them at 58 to 60 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. We used to do 20, now we do 25 minutes. We pull it out and we air blow everything out. Now
Do you blow it reverse?
Yeah, you would think that blowing it from the inlet, the brass inlet, out would clear that screen. But what it does is it loosens it up. So anyways, we wanted to check, because on that one, we weren't getting good flow. And when Jake pulled he puts it in the vise and he just uses a pair of vice grips, twists and turns and pulls at the same time. And that thing works its way out. And when you looked at the screen, there was a whack of old jellification, stuff inside there that didn't get blown out. It got blown around the edges of it. And if you blow the other way, you're just blowing it back into the screen. Yeah. So basically, it would have got plugged up again if we would have sent it out. So all of the power mores now, we pull it out. We take the screen out. We don't even put it back in.
Yeah.
Is that refresh my memory, is that the one that inserts into the tank outlet?
No, I'm talking about the one that's right in your fuel inlet inside
back of the nipple, Bruce. In back of the inlet nipple.
The fuel inlet nipple. Oh. It'll all be metal. And on the ones that were on the Cub Cadets, they kind of like they're on maybe a 30-degree angle. So we just take a scriber and scribe a line to show us what angle it's on. Some of them could be straight up, but the ones we took off were on about a 30-degree angle. And like they come right out. And then when Jake pushes them back in, he uses the vise to push them back in, but he smears a little bit of seal-all glue on the outside diameter of the fuel inlet.
Yeah.
But both of them. Like I was surprised at how much crap was still inside of there after ultrasonic cleaning it and blowing out with air. Then Jake said, we're going to check the screens. Yeah, it was like there was a lot of stuff in there.
I know Donnie did a video on that, and I think Chicanic did.
Yes, he did it. Yeah, he did a good video on it. And I think he even said you can use a screen from a two-stroke carb if you look, because it's pretty small. Like, I mean, it doesn't take much for this thing. If you drop it, you're never going to find it.
Trying to find a picture of one.
And I don't know if there's any other carbs that got an internal screen. All I know is the power mores, they got it. Yeah, Donnie Boy called it the hidden screen.
Hidden carburetor fuel filter screen on small engines.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. He did a real nice video on it. Now, I would think if I would have got a tube with carb cleaner, shoved it in there, turned it upside down, and had it right against the screen and was blowing in it, maybe it would have cleaned it all out.
It might have.
But you got to have it upside down, so you're trying to rinse everything out and let gravity wash it out.
Yeah.
How's it going, boys?
See it right here? There's Donnie.
You know what? That's an interesting one for me.
And you know what, Kenny? That after ultrasonic cleaning, that's almost as much crap as we had that was still in there after blowing it out.
Yeah. Like you said, what do you guys have, a vice grip to take off the nipple?
Yeah, you just put a vice grip on it, lock it in, and you're twisting and pulling at the same time. You might use a screwdriver to give you a little extra leverage to push the up direction as it's pulling out.
Yeah, it's a good way to trap
them. And they don't leak when you push them back in. It's almost like the Tecumsehs. You have to, when the plastic breaks on them and you got to change those fuel inlets. Yeah. It's exactly the same thing, except these things won't crack. Like, you got to watch with those plastic ones when you're reinstalling them. You're using a vise to press it back in, that you don't crack it again.
Yeah, but usually they have a brass end that presses in.
Yes, but you're to press it in, you're pressing against the outlet on the outside, which is plastic.
Yeah. What kind of glue did Jake use on that?
Seal-all. It's fuel-resistant glue. Too bad it only comes.
I've used that to fix like hoods and stuff.
Yeah, it comes in a fairly large tube. Like Jake always says, he says, Dad, what would be nice is if somebody would come out with like little 1 ounce bottles or half ounce tubes of certain things that you use. like the RTV silicone. It comes in a tube. Well, if you don't watch what you're doing, it ends up all hardening up. Why not have a little 3 or 4 ounce tubes, little tiny ones that just they're going to do like, let's say, a riding mower.
You know, I buy the crazy glues in 10 small teeny tubes.
Yeah. Now, I use the liquid. I find I have a problem when I'm using the gel. I don't like the gel.
The
But
RTV comes in smaller ones, don't they?
What's that?
Doesn't the RTV come in smaller ones? I want to say I have some that are smaller.
I don't have any real small ones. Normally they're, they're like
Maybe it's
I
the
don't
Great
know,
White
they're like
North that doesn't have it.
7 inches high over here.
You're right. No, I'm getting really good at sealing that off and putting the lid on and then digging out the hard part at the top and starting again.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been home for a while.
What happened to Jay?
They're all hardened up now, Bruce, just like those tubes of silicone.
Well, you know, this is the first time I've ever. I was laying awake last night,
There I am.
fretting because I put
These
a bunch of
are
potato. Oh, sorry.
the black one here.
Yeah.
This is 3 ounces.
That's the
This
same
red-
stuff.
Yeah, and the red one, I think that's 3 ounces. So these are both pretty small ones.
Yeah, but I'm talking. Jake would say in that, why don't they make a 1 ounce one?
Oh,
So
I thought
then,
you were saying.
you know what I mean? Just so it's enough that you can use to do a job.
Oh, I
You know what
gotcha.
I mean? Yeah, instead of, because a lot of those you end up throwing away half of it, or
Yeah.
once you've opened it.
You're spending the money anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, I don't have any video for you.
Mr. Clem is coming up.
Well, I see him in the basement, but there's no video.
Oh. I assume that's Robert's map that we're looking at. And
How you
flipping
feeling,
up.
John?
Nah, this is what you kept the devil trying to get back on. Is that old the crankcase wheel or whatever? But I said I had to put a piece of masking tape to hold the back bracket where I could get the holes lined up. But I said these are the O-rings I got today, and these are the spares that were in there. But this, oh yeah, it is. This is the one that caused me issue trying to get it to fit. And I'm like, yeah, well, look, that other one showed up. I found these on eBay, but I said, it's back together. Just gotta get the steering issue fixed.
There he is.
So like that.
Big John.
I got a
Yep.
backache.
Oh, yeah.
Move a bit.
Mr. Clem.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
Johnny. Hi, Johnny.
Hey,
fancy.
big dog.
How is everything?
Robert, how are you?
I'm doing better. Just waiting on my 46-inch 3-blade motor to show up Monday. And get
It
this.
keeps showing me disconnected. Is anybody having a problem or is it me?
Klaus was having a problem. Now
It says waiting for host and disconnected, attempting to reconnect. Is like my picture all pixelated and weird stuff, or is it normal?
No, you're good.
Huh. I wonder what's going on.
You know
Yeah.
what? I had that
From the
problem
beginning.
every time I hooked up an exterior camera. You know, it would
Okay.
always screw up somehow.
John, did you hang
You
up those
should-
pixie lights yet?
No. I sure haven't.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Why, do you need some tools or something?
Oh, no, I have plenty of tools. Thank you. I just don't have a place for those lights right now.
I think that spot into the mini split would be good.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Mm-mm.
And somebody, and I think I have my suspicions on who, sent me 2 more things this week.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, wait.
Robert? Oh, he's covering his face.
hey,
Robert, what'd you do?
I don't know his address, so it ain't me. And I can't, it's hard for me to get to the post office. So I can't do it. So, yeah, it
Klaus?
ain't me.
Uh-oh.
What did you
What'd
get,
you do,
John?
Klaus?
You tell me.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Ooh.
I've done nothing.
Came in. I came in from the shop the other night. It was after dark, and I was sitting there in the house looking at the computer, catching up on some videos, and my driveway camera went off, and I'm like, "Who the heck's here at this time of night?" Go out there, and it's a car pulling up, and it's Amazon. I'm like, "Okay, kind of late." Hand me the package. Okay, have a good night. And I look at, as I walk into the carport, I'm looking at some addressed to me. I'm like, great. Here we go again.
What did you order?
So I didn't order crap. If I order something that comes in Lisa's name, that's how I know it's legitimate. So I get in the house, and I sit down and I open it up, and I'm like, And I thought for a second, I was like, well, maybe somebody sent me a tool that I can use. It's not girly oriented. I was wrong. So I put it back in the box, and about 5 minutes later, my driveway camera goes off again. Go outside, there's another Amazon delivery coming in. I'm like, great. Get it? It's addressed to me. I'm like, oh, 2 in 1 day. Great. So open it up. Sure enough, it's a nice, pretty pink item. And I'm amazing how nobody puts their name on it. Then it's all anonymous crap. That's okay. And let me get those for you.
You're showing up reversed, I think.
I am.
Yeah.
No, I think it says hobby motor on his hat.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see your hat, Johns. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he's good. Okay. I'm sorry.
So when I open this package up, I'm like, oh, good. I got a nice little hammer set.
That's nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
That must be to hang up.
We can all use tools.
And then I pull the box open, and yeah, it's a 2-piece hammer set. All right.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Nice.
Let's see if I can spray paint these handles.
Black-
Then package number 2 shows up.
Oh.
I'm like, looks kind of heavy. Must be something good in this one. Right. So it's in a case. I'm like, oh, cool. This is something good I can use.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
What is it?
Hang on.
A nice set, but just the wrong color. Right?
Now you can be mobile.
Exactly.
It's the wrong color though.
I don't feel like having explained to my buddies that come over here to get their lawnmowers worked on why I got pink tools for.
They made this stuff. They made this stuff John called plastic dip. You could probably dip it in that. Kind of like,
You're exactly right, Robert. That's a good idea.
dip it in there. And
Blue or black or red or yellow, but nothing, anything pink.
yeah. Yeah, what did they say? Real
I can
men
tell you for
wear
sure,
pink.
John,
I'm like,
it wasn't me because it wasn't me. It could be much more refined than just sending you pink tools.
Okay, that's good.
Are you calling me unrefined, Russ?
no.
At least the second item was hot pink, John.
Huh?
It was
It's
regular. It was
not
hot
pale
pink.
pink, hot pink.
There you go.
No. Oh, Dave. I looked
Wow,
out and I
27 US.
Oh,
Expensive.
no. No.
Hey,
Cost more than
No.
the tool.
Now, oh, they are looking outside, and I seen an Amazon truck deal, and I'm like, "What the fool?" I walk out on the porch. It was a package all flipped over. It was for me. The guy I bought that 46-inch 3-blade bullpen from sent me some more anti-Scott wheels, right? Bolts. I'm like,
That's nice.
Robert, I guarantee if we knew your address, you'd be getting some serious shit right now.
y'all, Ken, you know my address. I done sent it to you. Duh.
Yeah, but see, you're my friend, Robert. I wouldn't give it out.
Hell, it wouldn't bother me. Wouldn't bother me a bit.
Captain
You
Clem,
didn't
I have to confess, the pink ones were me. I didn't do the other ones though.
Hey, what's that old thrower there, Jay? What's that for?
What's that?
That old thrower you got in the back. I got a couple like that.
Oh, I just started that video on that today. I'm a little scared. I've never even worked on a single stage before. I bought this one in the dark, and yeah, I got it home. I thought it was just black handles. That's all rust. So yeah.
How wide is it? How wide? 18, 21?
20. It's a 20-inch. It has electric start, but it's from 1987.
Yeah,
Two-stroke?
I have one of those in the green Lawn Boy color.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Toro owns Lawn Boy. They made the exact same one in green. It just says Lawn Boy.
Is that a
Okay.
two-stroke? Pardon me.
They're
Yeah,
good though.
it's a
They actually
two-stroke.
work pretty well.
Yep. This
Won't
one
have-
doesn't.
Won't have any issues with it. That thing will fire up and run like a clock unless somebody puts
Is
straight
that the
gas.
one with? It's got a metal chute, right? Metal chute.
It does have a metal chute with a plastic deflector. Yeah, but I don't know. I know nothing about single stage, so this is gonna be a new one for me.
Single stage are fun, but if you look at the paddles, right?
Yep.
There's a wear hole. It's called
Oh.
a wear hole. That's about 1/4 inch from the edge, or 3/8 of an inch from the edge. It's from the very left or right hand side. Should be about 2 or 3 inches in. You'll see a hole that's about 1/8 of an inch diameter.
Am I looking on the on the left side over here? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I looking for?
How much rubber is left before the hole disappears?
Oh, a lot.
So you got good light. You don't have to replace the paddles. That's
Yeah,
like a
the
wear indicator on a tire. That's the wear indicator on a paddle. When you can't see the hole, time for new paddles.
Oh no, there's plenty of meat on here.
Yeah, so
but
that means it wasn't used that much.
Or they're so old. Are they so old they're hard?
yeah. No, actually, it's nice and soft.
Oh, okay.
But
Subtle.
This thing has been living outdoors, so clearly.
And that's got the metal carb or the plastic carb.
I haven't even looked at it. I'm assuming it's going to be metal because it's 1987, so it should be down here, right?
And because they copied from the Toro. It was a
I
black
assume it's
plastic
down here.
carburetor.
You got a
On
good
your
memory,
left.
Ken.
Yeah, I don't have access to it yet. It should be right down here, right?
Yeah, you can take the cover
Yeah,
off. There we go.
Wherever the choke is.
Kenny wants you to do an on-live repair.
No,
I
I'm just
know,
curious
right? I'm going to ruin my video.
Yeah, you got the plastic carb. Oh, you got electric start too. Nice.
Yeah, I wonder if the electric start works. Let's try it. Hang on a sec.
It will.
Those starters are worth big bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's hope it doesn't need one then.
Well, it's a good selling point for older people, to be honest.
And that would be all of us.
Like me.
All right. Ooh, the two-prong. It is old. All right, let's see here. No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
It's a
probably
good
need that
selling
this thing
feature.
on.
Yeah, it's a definite selling feature.
Put some
I'm having-
two-stroke in her and maybe she'll fire up.
I know. Now I'm going to ruin my video here.
Oh,
It's
2000.
probably, you know what? It might be before ethanol, man.
That gas tank, oh, that smells really bad.
That's
And I
not
actually
good.
just dumped out. The weird thing is, when I got it, it was totally empty. So I dumped in a bunch of fuel when I went to try to start this up on the intro of the video, and then I dumped it back out again. But the funny thing is, it really smells super. It smells super varnished right now, which makes like
Residue.
no sense.
It's
But if
residue,
you
right?
tilt that up and look in the hole on the bottom, you can see if it's a metal or a plastic carburetor.
Which hole?
Tilt it up.
All right, hang on. Let me put the gas tank back on just in case there's any remnants in there.
Service position. All right. The red
It's
hole.
a boy.
Yeah, right there. See, there's carb. Is it plastic or metal?
Yeah, it's metal, but it's really nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two-stroke stuff, the oil. It
Yeah.
makes the
Yeah, the
carburetor-
bowl's likely coated with a bunch of two-stroke oil.
Yeah. But they're good units, though.
Should be interesting.
You got the
That
choke
is
up
good
top,
unit.
that black lever.
Yep.
Right?
Last year,
Yeah, this is
20
the
years.
choke here.
It'll be easy to take a compression test on that.
Yeah.
When I first pulled it, when I got to the guy's house, it really didn't feel like there's a whole lot of resistance. But honestly, now it does have decent resistance. So I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
Unless you
pretty
have-
easy to start. You
What's
don't
that?
need you don't need the electric starter for those. Normally
No,
they
you
start
don't.
first pull.
They usually start in the first pull.
Yeah, they're so easy to start. Unbelievable.
You got to choke it though.
Oh, okay.
How about the primer bulb? Is it intact?
Yeah, it actually, and it's, you know how they get hard and break? It's actually nice and like supple and like flexible.
Yeah, that should be a black primer bulb.
Yeah, it is. Should be interesting to see if I can get this thing going again. But the problem is, if it is viable and I can get this thing going again, there's a lot of rust that I'm going to have to, I can't in good conscience sell it like this. So
Semi-gloss black handles.
yeah. I think I'm going to have to
Jay-
sand it down and paint some stuff.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
take the spark plug off, tip it upside down, let all
Yep.
the water drain out if there's any water in it.
Oh, that's right. Like in yours where it had the water in it. I never would have thought to check that.
Yep.
I
I bet there is too.
4-stroke.
It's been sent out.
I took the plug out of a 4-stroke power mower, hit the electric start, and it spit out rusty water like crazy.
Wow.
It was sitting outside the lady's yard for 3 years.
Yeah. Same thing with mine.
Hank, I forgot to ask, how did you get so much water in that fuel jerry can that you had outside in that video you did?
Who you talking to?
You, Hank, Henry,
Me?
Big Dog. Big Dog. You did that video, you got that gas can outside and it had water in it, no fuel. How'd you get all that water in there?
Which video was that? Oh, that was the one that was
Oh, you were
testing.
going to use that desiccant stuff to take the water out
Yeah.
with the paint
That's
screen.
been sitting out there for years and years.
Oh,
and it
okay.
just there was no cover on it or nothing, you know. So
When you shook it, it sounded like a lot of the water had frozen too.
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You know, I use
Stella.
that one there just to dump old gas into, you know, and let
Okay.
it dissipate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stella and Lewis.
Oh, who do you got here? Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some discussion about that Prodigy fuel revitalization liquid. Some guy talking about he runs it in his stuff, and he says the smell of it is like, phew. I don't know what that. I got a big 5-gallon jug sitting over here right now. I put some of that stuff in I need to use up.
We just
Nice.
had a customer come and buy some of our BGSC2 stabilizer. And he said, give me 3 bottles. I said, Howie, what do you need 3 bottles for? Normally you only buy a bottle. You're good. It's got 6 ounces. You're good for 60 liters of fuel, right? Howie says, no, I had a half a bottle left. He says, my next door neighbor had his snowblower out and it was running rough. And he asked me what he should do. And I said, well, you could take it down the Wayne, but he says, did you use a stabilizer in your fuel? He says, no. He says, well, here's a half a bottle of stuff I got off of Wayne and Jake. The guy went over, dumped all 3 ounces into his gas tank which is good for 15 liters of gas, but he dumped the whole half a bottle into his gas tank while the snowblower was running. And Howie says, we stood there and listened to the engine start to run better. And then all of a sudden the RPM started to pick up. And he says the thing smoothed right out and run like a clock. So, and he says that was with old gas in it too. So he says the guy just left it running there. And he said, pick me up a bottle of that shit because I'm going to use it in my gas.
What was it? Was it Z100? What was it?
No, the BG SC2, the BG product, the Supercharger 2.
Yeah.
That's what we use for stabilizing the gas now.
Huh.
So it ended up smoothing his engine right out, cleaning it up.
BGS2.
Wow.
BG. Bruce Gale.
Yeah, Casey said he's
Right.
using the
It's good stuff. I think you can buy it online, but it's not cheap. They just raised the price here for us, went up for 6 ounces. It went up, I think, almost $4 a bottle.
Thanks, Guy.
I'm gonna go grab a cup of tea real quick. So Hank, take over.
But I know after 6.5 months, I've taken a carb apart with 5% ethanol, 91 octane, with the BGSC2 treatment, and after 6.5 months, nothing was in the carburetor. It was clean as a whistle.
Wow.
But since I took the carb off, I'm cleaning it anyways.
Nice.
Did you guys
So,
see that
Jay-
video Martin did?
Who?
I'm looking for it on Amazon. I don't find it.
Well, we can't, like, it's not sold at any stores. You got to buy it from an automotive distributor. It's
Oh,
like,
dear Lord.
those guys ever heard of Worth products?
Yeah.
They're like top of the line stuff that
Yeah,
all the
Oh,
mechanics use in the automotive industry. And they're like kind of like Snap-on, right? They got their own distribution with their own sales reps. So Jake actually's got like
They
a
are,
contract with Worth. Then he's got one with BG through the one supplier.
Huh. So
and
Jay, you said you
They make them
picked up those
absolutely
pink
awesome.
hammers?
Yeah, I was the culprit. I bought the
And you
pink
guys
hammers.
look-
I didn't get him that tool set though.
I apologize, Klaus.
No,
What about
no,
the toolkit?
No, I was going to say, oh, the toolkit. What
Yeah,
about
the
it?
toolkit. Where did it come from?
Wasn't me.
And don't say
I don't know.
you don't know.
I don't
Looks
know.
like he's got a smile on his face.
I know
John.
one thing.
Oh, it was Hank. It was Hank.
It did not come from me.
Great
Okay.
minds think alike, Hank.
John, if the detectives were looking at that face while he was testifying, they would say there's a guilty man.
Right?
Exactly. Oh yeah.
I think Hank and I both thought that he needed something to help, help him hang up the lights below the mini split up there.
Yeah.
It's funny they both come in at the same time though. Here I was playing Klaus all for 3 days now, 2 days.
I know, poor Klaus. The usual suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
products,
sorry, Klaus.
those products, Wayne, you were talking about. That's
Yeah,
okay.
the BG
Uh,
products.
Products you were talking about.
Yeah,
First of all, they're called Wirt. One. Second,
Called what?
they make kick-ass chemical
Hang on, guys.
products. Kick-ass. No, they make really good chemical products.
yeah. No,
Everything
we
you
buy
get from them
their
works.
I'm going to
penetrating.
introduce you to my company that's here today.
Yeah, their penetrating oil is called Ion Force. It's really great penetrating oil. It foams up almost like the
Stella wants to see him.
blaster, the PB blaster, but it's got more foaming action to it. It really sucks in. I'll tell you what, anybody out there, if you're looking at buying a snowblower, don't be buying a Briggs & Stratton snowblower. The
Really?
belt, yeah, the brake, because everything that Briggs & Stratton, you go to the parts diagram, you get the belt number, auger belt. Here's an example. We got a 1024 MD out in the garage now, needed an auger belt. The auger belt from Briggs & Stratton, hold your horses, folks, $63.63
Oh,
Canadian.
wow.
Yeah, well, that's without the 13%. So add 13% tax on top. Then you got to add the shipping of about $15 to $18 if you don't have a $250 or $350 order. So imagine you're paying almost $100 for an auger belt.
That's crazy.
And you know what? You know what works?
What's
A
up?
37X120 MA belt that you could get. Now I don't buy nothing off Amazon, but through Vickers Warnick, the selling price for their belt, which is 612-7120, it lists for like $25, $24.
Wow.
And it fits like clock. Now, Briggs says it's a 35.5-inch belt. So when I took this worn belt off, we've got a belt measuring machine, and I measured it. And even though it's worn, it measured 35.5 inches, but it had worn out on the V's. Now you're going to catch a lot of people on YouTube, and I don't know how many of you believe it, but I do not believe that a belt stretches. A belt wears.
Yep.
And I've been told that by people that have been in the belt business their whole life. They said you will never find a belt that stretches. It wears on the V's.
Huh.
Yeah.
So if you take a worn out belt and you measure the OD, if you measured it before you wore it out, be exactly the same as when it's worn out. But if you put it on one of these measuring devices that it goes into the V, it's going to measure longer. So you're going to say, oh, it stretched. No, it didn't stretch. It's just fitting into the pulley more.
Wayne, did you say you pay 13% sales tax?
Yeah, that's what it is in Canada, in Ontario.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this ain't Texas, buddy.
Oh, was it? Oh,
If I was in Alberta, we wouldn't have any tax.
yeah.
Sales tax in Alberta because they're oil rich.
I pay 25.
Yeah, that's boost.
How about that?
What?
Yeah, 25, yeah.
And you guys stand for that?
You don't have a lot of choice.
No.
Wow.
It's
You
like
elect
it's not like
people
it's
to-
up for election or anything.
Like, if you think about
25.
it, in Canada, 55% of our jobs in Canada are likely government jobs of some sort, either municipal, regional, federal, provincial, like it's a government job. So only 45% of the population is actually making something that contributes to the GDP of the country.
That's crazy. How is that sustainable? I don't understand.
Well, it appears that it's not too sustainable because we got one hell of a deficit over here now. But the same thing, like in the States, take a look at what your government jobs are. Like, look at how many they just eliminated.
Yeah.
Because they said they were redundant. Look at how many jobs that were in the government that people were working out of their homes and weren't even going to the offices, and you guys were paying taxes on office buildings that had 2 people in instead of 2,000.
Kenny, how many of those half a dozen snowblowers in the driveway did you get through today?
One left.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Old Rock over at Lewis Moreland Boats. He had a classic LT Craftsman pole twin cylinder Briggs on it. The OEM carburetor from Briggs was gonna cost him $200. I'm like, say what? $200 for an OEM carburetor for a pole twin cylinder Briggs. He found one on eBay for $21. I'm like, God almighty.
The cable to operate the top tilting part of the chute on this Briggs & Stratton is $68.65 plus tax plus shipping for a stupid cable to work the top chute.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder if that's just because you're Canada, though. Because, I mean, here, like Aaron's in 2009, when Tecumseh stops making engines, Aaron switched over to Briggs. So, I mean, it should be fairly common for stuff like that.
Yeah, but you take a look at the Briggs prices. Since they declared bankruptcy, all of their prices, they just increased them.
Okay.
Yep.
Like the one way to get profitable is just start charging more for anything that you're selling.
Gotcha.
That's one way to get out of the hole.
No. It's like you order stuff, I order something off of eBay, and they thought I was going to have to pay the tariff tax on it because it's coming from across the ocean. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I won't order anything that has like out of country with the. I'm not going to pay all that.
Nope.
I'm back.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
even
but
if
the thing
we
is,
order
though,
something from the U.S., when it hits the border, they're going to put the 13% tax on it. Now,
Oh,
if I order from Amazon.ca, it's possible that there's no HST, like that's our harmonized sales tax of 13%. It's possible that there's no tax. Sometimes there is tax on it. But if I order from .com, Amazon.com, because CA doesn't carry it, then I'm paying that 13 when it hits the border.
yeah. It's just like, that yellow O-ring I bought. That's the company that I got it from out there in California.
What are you talking about? The valve cover gaskets?
not a yellow O-ring. This
Yeah,
thing.
they don't come in
For the
yellow.
overhead valve cover.
Yeah, this is the part
Yeah.
I need.
Is it just me, or is Robert's gain like super high and Klaus is super low?
Could be.
No.
Yeah, I can barely hear Klaus, and like Robert is like blowing out my speakers here.
Yeah, well,
Robert's
Oh,
got
Robert
that.
talks loud.
He
Kenny,
projects
what-
from his
Kenny-
lungs.
I just turned up close.
Kenny, what?
Klaus is a quiet guy.
Okay, so better now.
You're
better now?
quiet.
Yeah, you're.
I just
I
turned
can hear
Klaus
you,
up
but
to
you are
max.
quiet.
Klaus is
Yeah.
at max now. I just turned Robert down.
no, see
A
what
little
it
better.
is.
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah, your microphone isn't working, Klaus, that you have on here.
So, Jonathan,
Yes, sir.
what do you actually need shipped to you that you actually need? So these people that like shipping you stuff might really want to send you something nice. What would you like?
I'm listening.
Well, I actually have everything I need, but I appreciate it.
That's probably a safe bet.
Oh, and Bruce, the automatic valve lapper tool you got me, I've used it several times since you sent that to me.
Right on.
Whereas
What is this
great.
now? There's an automatic lapper? How did I not hear about that?
It hooks to a drill, and it just goes back and forth when you hook it to the valve.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that?
For doing the
Pardon?
cylinder. For doing the
Got it.
cylinder?
No, the valves, right?
Doing the valve, lapping the valves.
Like the old cake mixer, but for valves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes one way, then the other way, then one way, then the other way.
Huh. Does it have like the suction cups like the manual ones do?
Huh?
Does it have the little suction cups on it like the manual ones?
Different size suction cups you can
I
attach.
just put it in my drill and use the suction cups with a dowel. That's all.
Oh, that's smart.
Is the sound better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Much better. And you're in English.
Take them and throw them out.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
Yeah.
That's the worst $10 you ever spent.
Right?
They came with some phone at some point.
Plus 25% tax.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
What
luckily, I only pay about 50% income tax. So
Dear Lord.
How much?
about
50%.
Oh.
50%
He
income,
only makes
25%.
$150 an
So you
hour.
get to live on 25%.
Yeah, by the time you measure it out, you got the same $5 out of 100 that you had 100 years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, here in
I think
Canada, we're like,
all that counts is how much money is in your front left pocket at the end of the day, and I think for that we're doing about the same. I would say.
Same as
Or-
100 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Spidey
Now that we are into shocking Jay, hold on. Let me just get this real quick here. My car, I have a regular Toyota Corolla 4-cylinder hybrid. Get this. About $65,000 for it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Could buy a whole truck.
It's about half that here.
Seriously, you can buy an F-150 off the lot for that.
So whenever somebody's wondering why you can't sell American trucks over here, that's why.
Holy cow.
They cost as much as a house.
And your cars are smaller too.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep.
Now what did Jay, my niece, she told me one day I have a real deep bass voice. I can't hear it. The only way I can know is if I get an actual bass microphone with a subwoofer to test it out on. Yeah. So,
Oh, Randy, don't bust John's balls.
Everybody else has.
I am telling
Hey,
you,
you
I am
only-
innocent. I am
You
so
only
innocent.
tease the ones you like.
I feel very bad for.
Yes. Please
Not
remember
for-
that feeling.
I apologize
Yeah.
from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So save that feeling for later, will you?
Well, how come I'm getting dual comments and stuff
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
screen?
but
all right?
because
Put it on the screen. Wait a minute.
it's because Kenny can't keep his fingers off the keyboard.
Hmm.
Comments
We got-
here now? Oh,
we got
no,
double-
okay.
We got double comments.
We've had
Well, I'm
a
saying
very,
if I take off the comments, yeah, but how are you watching?
I'm watching on my computer. Oh, there it is. Clear now. Whatever you did.
Yeah.
So I take it all you guys watch the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
How many knew that there was a jock tax in California?
what?
Did you know about a jock tax in California?
Jock tax? Like
Yeah,
underwear?
so anybody that plays in professional sport in California has to pay what's called the jock tax. So your favorite quarterback that just won the Super Bowl, Kenny, he just paid $71,000 to the state of California because he has to pay 3.5% based on the 7 days that he was in California. I never
Yeah.
knew that.
Really?
And yeah, and the big argument here is if I'm a businessman working for a company, like this guy works for the Seattle Seahawks, right? That's his job. So he's going on a business trip to do his job, and yet he gets taxed. But the guy that's a multi-billionaire that's got people that he's sending over, they don't pay any jock taxes or CEO taxes. But yeah, all of these professional players got to pay this jock tax, and it's 3.5%. And it's not just the bonus; like they got $185,000 payout to play in the Super Bowl. It's based on their annual salary.
Huh.
Crazy. No wonder 55% of the people are leaving California.
Yep.
Well, look at the bright side. The weather's nice.
All moving to Texas. Texas is big, no taxes.
When even Mark Zuckerberg is moving out of California, you know you have problems.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Tennessee, the sales tax in Tennessee is 19.75%. They might as well just run it up to 10% sales tax. I'm like, shh. Nope. Ain't got time for that foolishness.
Percentages should never ever go up, you know, because it's relative to what the person's income is. So it doesn't make any sense whatsoever to raise that. It's not like it's inflation or something.
Oh,
Yeah, 70K.
and there is an issue here in Putnam County. They want to build a rock quarry on Dennis Station Road. And there's a lot of people saying, we don't need that. We need housing. We don't need another quarry for rocks and stuff. What else?
Well, didn't Donald just reduce all your environmental rules in the states? So now the
Relax.
quarries that are being made don't have to meet the new standards that they got set, right? So you guys can go back to the good old days when we had good engines that lasted forever,
Right.
right? All you
No
had to
more
do
of
was
this
change.
on
No fuel injection. Let's just go back to that carburetor you could pour gasoline
just
into.
in time for a Democrat to get back in and outlaw everything.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Yep. Yeah. And Wayne,
if they ever get back.
Yeah.
Trump did something else too. That bridge that goes from Michigan to Canada, he's having issues with that. I'm like,
We paid for the bridge. 100% paid for that bridge. $6 billion.
Public
okay. We paid for both lanes.
Canadian taxpayer.
Did you guys hear Mark Rubio's speech here in Munich? You guys heard that?
No.
I don't think many people are watching the Olympics right now, to be honest.
It's not Olympics. It's there's the summit there
Yeah, it's
in
a summit.
Munich.
I did hear it.
Olympics is in Italy. This is in
What did he
Munich.
talk about?
What was it?
What did he talk about?
It was a NATO thing
Oh.
meeting, very very different tones than what has been coming out of the White House lately.
Yeah. Yeah, because Volkswagen just announced that they're moving out of the States and coming to Canada.
Yep.
Well, that's because they bowed to the union.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't know what anything's going to cost to make with these tariffs. They keep every day you got a new tariff. Nobody knows what it's going to cost to run a business.
Yeah.
There's too much uncertainty. You can't do that. Businesses run on stability. If it's not stable, it's chaos. If it's chaos, it ain't going to work. You ain't going to have a business.
Whoa, Tyler.
There he is.
What's
up?
Well,
Tyler.
It's Tyler.
Hi, guys.
Where's Tyler on Route 2?
Yeah.
I'm at the mall
Hey,
parking
John.
lot.
Oh,
I want
Not
to know
fun.
what that rifle in the background is used for.
shooting people that send me pink shit.
Who's background?
Yeah.
Anything
You
else?
waiting for the wife?
Answer.
You waiting for the wife, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm pulling my hair out in here. Just waiting.
That's what happened to me.
It's Valentine's Day. You got to be good.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
that's all right. You're bilingual, man. You can swear and talk.
No swearing. No. Oh, drop the phone.
So
No, I just,
remember that later on, pal.
yeah.
Tyler, you were saying those 500 eyes are $2,000 over there?
Yep.
Wow.
What are they in the States? They're pretty close to that.
1,500, I thought.
You better recheck. I think they're more.
Do you see Abel lock in the basement?
See, they're tariffed coming into the States. They're not tariffed coming into Canada.
Let's see. 500.
The 500i.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuel and check. 1759. Yeah, 1,800.
Yeah, that's pretty close to us.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1759.
Yeah, you had the exchange to it.
And
Yeah,
the
depends-
tariff into the States. Germany's tariffed in.
They run.
They're not going to be making those in Virginia at all?
No.
No.
No. The
Now,
Germans don't trust America or Brazil with the professional saws.
Really?
What does the R mean after the 500i and there's a space and an R? What does the R stand for?
Wrap handle. The the handle that goes around.
Full wrap? Yeah.
Cool.
It has its place.
Do they have any of them with like heated grips and all that?
Only in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Very.
you got that one good today.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That was last
Wait,
weekend.
I didn't watch it yet. Was there a pre-repair breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
No, I didn't
No.
have time.
Oh,
Next time. I'm planning something. I'll figure that out later.
I thought you start calling it food and fixes.
Yeah. We were busy
So,
this week.
Like Chubby Butcher and Wayne.
You drinking
together.
beer, Big John?
Are
you drinking a beer?
I may be.
Hold on, Abel. Let me see if I see it.
There you go. Root
Oh,
beer.
my God.
No, Abel, I don't see you.
My apologies.
Hold on.
Root beer.
No, Abel, you're not in the basement. I don't see
It's
you.
beer.
It's
Not
So is Eric
It shows 9 people, Abel. I don't see a 10.
Is Erica taking a break from videos because none of hers are showing up now? All of yours are showing up. It's like you
no,
moved
she
your
put
out.
one out today. She put one
Oh,
out
did
today.
she? Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah.
still seeing stuff.
People just like me better, I guess. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay. Yeah, that ought to go. That ought to go over good. Hopefully, she's not watching right now.
I actually I have her phone, so no, she's not.
There you
watching.
go.
We were in the food court, and she left it on the table, so I grabbed it, threw it in my pocket, and I
She's
forgot to
likely
give it.
running around in there looking for her phone.
I was going to say, how long is she
Yeah.
going to sweat before you tell her?
I don't know, a little bit.
You can give it to her for Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thanks,
right.
Bruce. Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Hand her the phone, say Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, she went toward the
Yeah.
jewelry store, and I said, "I'm out. I'm gonna go
Oh.
sit in van."
Diamonds are forever, eh?
No,
Diamonds are forever, or at least the payment is.
no, we don't do that. We actually went and bought our wedding rings at the pawn shop. So
Get out.
yeah,
You romantic cuss you are.
it's her idea.
I want to get a rubber one so you wear it while you're working.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A lot of
That's
guys
like-
who work have those.
I get Trudy plastic flowers. I just tell her that it's like my love; they'll never die.
There you go.
Oh,
Ooh, you're smooth.
Ooh,
You're
rubber
smooth. Dave.
romantic.
You're smooth.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Hey, she always made you lunch.
Lunch. She did today too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as they say, happy wife, happy life. Yeah, well,
Well,
Hey.
I'll joke with mine and say she'll kill the plastic flowers.
Happy spouse, happy house.
yeah, well, that's all. Me, I'm too old. Don't make
Robert,
Yeah,
you ever married?
nope. I'm too old and too ugly and don't make enough money.
He's been married so many times he's got rice marks on his face.
Hey.
No, no. See, I'm married to my lawnmowers.
No
There you
significant
go.
other, Robert?
Say what?
No
He's got so many, he
significant
doesn't
other?
know which one to pick.
I'm
Right.
telling you.
Got
Nah,
a trap. Yeah, he's got a trap line.
nah,
Yeah.
nah. See, I'm vision impaired. I can't drive. Don't make enough money. So women look at me like, hey, go on
Come
back.
on, Robert. You're the Georgian stud.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. They're 99% trouble, anyways, Robert.
What's the other 1%?
That's when you're sleeping.
Well, I'll just say this, Tyler. At least you got a woman who ain't afraid to go out there and work on a chainsaw. Some women are like, I ain't taking that. Mm-mm. Like,
Yeah, well,
yeah. Women who can actually get out there and work on lawnmowers, chainsaws, and automobiles. Yeah.
It's like a man who can cook and do laundry.
I'd love to train her to fix lawnmowers. Now that would be that'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, she taught you how to cook, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You taught yourself how to cook.
Yeah.
I think Tyler
Yeah.
teaches her how to cook.
Yeah. I'll say this. That's the first time I've ever seen a man actually bring into the house and work on it while cooking in the hot oil kitchen. I'm like, man.
Tell Erica for every high compression saw that she wants you to start for her that she has to fix a mower.
Yeah.
Does she do anything with that stuff, or is it strictly two-stroke?
She just sells the mowers
Okay.
out front. No.
Whatever happened? Did you ever replace your employee, the one that left?
No, he's at he found a pretty good job. I'm kind of happy he's gone, so.
You gonna
We're
be
very
looking or no?
Pardon?
Will you be looking for anyone to help out?
No, I think I'm just going to tone things down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
What's that, Johnny?
Unless Hank's coming to help me. Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Last responder. There you go.
Yeah.
one of the deputies sent that to her yesterday. She was not happy.
Yeah.
Oh, like they say, people are dying to get in.
Yeah. Well, we used to ride by the graveyard and look at that. Oh, that's the place everybody's trying to get into. And like,
I was at our local distributor for Cub Cadets. I asked them about their electrical stuff. They had a lot of the new battery operated still stuff. I asked them about Cub Cadet having a battery operated lawnmower. He said they got rid of it. Nothing but trouble with the battery operated Cub Cadet.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just like that Cub Cadet they had at GIE last year befon last. It caught
The one
fire.
that caught fire? Yeah.
And then they had to dig a big
They're-
hole in it and then dig it back up.
Their
after the fire.
problem Their problem is they don't have good support in the office to help the dealer with the battery equipment. Okay. I don't know if I'm freezing up or
You're
No,
good.
you're still.
did I
We
freeze?
we were just
Klaus
speechless.
runs around
Yeah.
like a rabbit. Jump here, jump there, jump here, jump there.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah,
that's Kenny
like,
shifting
come-
around.
I was gonna say Cub Cadet's dealer support for the battery stuff is poor. The tech line, they don't know what they're. Yeah.
Well,
not
they
good.
told me they were selling a lot of the self-propelled and the push battery-operated mowers.
Oh,
Said
maybe,
like
I don't
last
know.
year
Did
was
they get a
good.
government mandate though, where they have to sell so
No.
many electric?
At this dealer, he tells me, I asked him how he could carry so much inventory, and the owner told me he doesn't have to pay for it until it's sold.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Because I know my dealer with Toro. At first, they made him buy a certain amount of electric.
Yeah,
He just sat and sat and sat. Finally, he said no.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the other thing, since they don't have to pay for it till it's sold, if you, I don't know, like if you guys know Canadian weather, a few years ago we haven't had hardly any snow here in Ontario until this year. So what happened is Quebec got hit bad by snow, and what they would do, the Cub Cadet, they would come into our area here in Ontario, send the transport truck to pick up whatever snow blowers he had that he hadn't sold, and
Moving
move them
north.
into Quebec because they needed them.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
they'd leave him a few, but because there was no snow, he didn't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dealer 2 weeks ago had to find another deal. They have a network with errands where if anyone's overstocked, it's listed, and your distributor lets you know, and you can order them. And I think the one that I bought, my brother-in-law actually, came from, I think, upstate New York. The guy had some 28 deluxe throwers, and I think they bought 6 of them at a clip. But the day they came in, I mean, they were sold even before they got there. That one snowstorm we had on the 25th of January, everybody went nuts. It sold, every place around here sold everything they had.
You know
Yeah.
what? Even my views went up on snowblower repairs.
Yeah.
That snow
absolutely.
is still on the ground. I mean, it's been almost a month.
And we have
Yep.
no snow on the ground where I live, you guys. You guys know what my place is like.
Oh,
It's usually
you're
a
in
foot and a half of
Mexico.
snow on the
He's in
ground.
Mexico. You got
No, not here in Mexico.
Oh, up north.
Up north, yeah.
Yeah, but you got snow at home.
This just on the edges of the grass now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I know it's completely flipped.
See,
You
we
guys
got-
are
yeah. We
And
got
I'm only-
20 inches that landed in 2 snowstorms that is still piled up on the lawns.
and I'm only 120 kilometers east of the Rockies, and I've got no snow in my yard.
That's the
Hmm.
first
That's
time
what's
we've got a foot
crazy.
of snow and you got nothing.
Yeah.
Now, there's somewhere up there in Canada, Wayne, this guy's got so many John Deere tractors and so many Kubotas with snow blowers on the back, going around blowing snow and stuff. And they show where in Canada they'll scoop it up and put it in the back of a truck, go dump it somewhere.
Yeah, we truck it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
We melted a lot of it at our work. We melted, I don't know, a couple hundred tons, and the rest of it we put into big piles.
They take till June to melt here. Not this year.
Well, ours is melting right now. The yesterday and today slow, but it's above 0, 1 degree above 0. So slow
Next-
melt is good.
You
I
guys
think
are
we had
sending
42.
cold air to us.
Yeah,
So next week we're going to be back to minus 20 degrees.
Hey,
and I think next week we're still going to be hanging around +4,
Hmm.
+3.
Yeah.
I think
So
here.
we're always opspet, right? Where you guys are and where we are.
Yeah.
I think we're getting into the 50s Fahrenheit next week.
What's that?
Spring is almost here, gang. Spring is almost here.
That's why I'm not there.
They're saying maybe snow the end of next
45.
week. We'll see.
Yeah, next Thursday it's going to hit 45. I thought it was 50, but 45.
Hey, Mick.
Yeah, the fertilizers are in the store, the grass seeds, all that stuff. Plant
Oh, although
fungus
the
seeds.
garden seeds, flower seeds.
I'll be right back, guys.
yeah, just like this. Walmart gets through Christmas stuff, then they start bringing in the Valentine stuff. But yet, over in the lawn and garden section, now we're starting to break out with the
Well, now today you see the St. Patty's Day and Easter stuff.
St. Patty's Day.
Like we got to hold off on ordering more belts. Like we ordered $500 worth of auger belts, and we got another order sitting with almost $500 worth of auger belts that will just sit on until we get more snow. But there's a lot of them that are sold out. They're on back order.
Yep.
Especially if it's a Husqvarna.
Oh yes, 408007. I need those. They're all out. Yeah, actually, hey Wayne, ESF has some.
Yeah.
Do you order from them?
No. We order from Stens. Stens, I think. You know what? That one might be on back order at Stens too.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, one of the ones I called to find out when they were getting them in, she said April.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said April. There's no snow in April. So that's when they're coming in. They had 220 belts on order, and they're not going to deliver it till April.
Jeez.
Wayne, get an account with ESF. I'm telling you.
ESF, eh? I'll tell Jake.
Yes. Do it.
Like I know we looked at getting an order with Vickers, but they didn't they didn't want to set us up because the local dealer here spends quite a bit with them, eh? So we said no problem.
Oh, so for anybody who watched my last Toro Snowblower video, where I spent like 50 some odd dollars, I think it was $54 on a scraper blade. Yeah, it got lost in the mail. It has not made any progress in over a week. So,
ouch.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna end up having to take the stupid thing off and like cut it by hand.
Beef it up.
Yeah, like resurface the old one like properly.
Is it plastic or metal?
No, it's a metal scraper blade, but it's it was basically the 824 I did. That one was discontinued. The 724, for some odd reason, used a totally different blade, and that one there was like still one available somewhere, so I snagged it, and it was like $54 to buy the thing. And yeah, it got lost in the mail.
Was that an OEM Toro or
Yeah, OEM Toro. The way they make those blades, they're not reversible, and they do it intentionally so that you have to buy a new blade.
Yeah,
but now
MTV does the same. It goes up the side, so you can't.
And did they wear out bad because of low tire pressure, uneven tire pressure?
People set the shoes too high.
Or the skid shoe setting. Yeah, not adjusting them right.
They like it scraping the
Wayne was watching
concrete.
your video.
Yep. But on these, they were also like all caved in that way. So I had to like bend them back out. They were all jagged. So I had to like grind it down. I got it halfway decent, but it's not level. So now I'm going to take the old blade back off and like scribe a line across it and then like maybe take a cutting wheel to it and then grind it down. It just sucks.
Have you got enough metal to do that?
Enough what?
Metal.
Yeah, there's plenty of metal. There's plenty of metal on the blade. It's just
I am so cheap that I would spend, because my hours don't necessarily have to be built.
Gotcha.
So I sit there and I'll work on something for 3 hours if I can save an hour.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a miracle people don't take the snow blowers and start using leaf relief. Like, what?
Like we'll do a riding mower deck. Like look at how expensive riding mower decks are. Just to get a deck without all the spindles and everything, it could be like $1,500 now for a deck.
Wow.
And then somebody will come and they're not cheap. And then their shipping is like, because it's such a big piece of, it's going to be in such a big box, shipping's not cheap. We'll tell somebody, listen, we can get you one for $1,000 or $1,200, but if you want to pay us to weld yours up, it's repairable. But it's going to be, it's going to be a lot of money, material and time and
I never understood why someone never come up with an aftermarket deck that is at a reasonable price, because
it's like the stamping die's too expensive, Klaus.
Right.
For the amount they're going to sell. It's just
all it takes is one little list difference in the manufacturer.
Like if they imagine if all the decks that were 42-inch were all the same decks.
Yeah,
right?
they'd be $50.
I mean, you could fix that with different kits. for the connectors and the lifters and all that.
Yeah.
I just never understood why you couldn't get a good aftermarket deck.
I've got
a lot of machines get scrapped because the deck rots out.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know that, Wayne, because I've got an older John Deere deck. It's perfect.
Nah, was it?
Hit her with
Yeah,
undercoating, buddy.
Yeah. But,
Well, we're dry. Everything's dry where I come from. We don't have any more.
yeah. But the grass cuts I'm looking at buying for this GT from Sears Parts Direct is over $900 just for the grass cut. Well,
Hey, Robert, what did it cost you to get that deck from that guy?
Used.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to tell you.
Yeah,
more than a wife.
Nah, see, the guy had it redone. He had it powder coated. Well, he didn't want to sell it to me because the powder coating was coming off from underneath. I told him, "So, buddy, that's going to happen." All right, y'all want to know the price? Right. Darn. $900 something.
Holy Robert.
How much?
What?
There's like so many of them things. Fuck. Sorry.
That is 3-blade, 46-inch mower deck.
Yeah, I know.
But still, but hey, I'm Robert.
I can't believe that. I just threw a bunch away.
Yeah, Paul,
I never inhaled either,
on
John.
the bottom end of the deck, it's not going to stay on there with the dirt that's flying around, and especially if around here, if you're up around the lake. Like the one thing that really surprises me is I get a sand blade. I forget if I can get it for a bunch of different machines, but Sten sells a sand blade that's got a special, I don't know if it's a welded tungsten cutting edge or something. And I had a guy bringing his riding mower, and every year the blades would be worn out. And I said to him, "Where are you?" And he said he's right up on Lake Erie, so it's all sandy soil. So I said, well, let's put these sand blades on. They're a little more expensive. Well, it's been 3 years, and I called him up, and he said blades are still fine.
Yeah, but there's a guy on YouTube. He lives in Florida. He has a Kubota, and he got tired of the sand tearing up his blades. So he decided to make his own. But he didn't use spring steel. I forgot what kind of steel it is, but I'm like,
I think the best blade I've ever put on machines are the copperheads from Rotary.
Copperhead's good blade.
Yeah.
And there's that guy. He's got a YouTube channel. He somewhere in Australia, John Calvi or something. He makes lawnmower blades.
He makes them.
Yeah, he got a YouTube channel.
Don't trust YouTube. Don't trust YouTube.
No.
Yeah.
Or a horrible place.
Yeah, well, but then there's that guy down in Texas.
He'll never catch on.
No. It's a fad.
But I think Ken a clip. There's a guy down in Texas. He makes the Revo 6. You won't believe what he uses. He uses weed eater string on to cut the grass. I'm like, that's great, but you're gonna have to wash your mower pan out there.
Yeah, it's good for the first couple 100 feet. Then you got to go and put new string on.
Yeah. I've tried that on my 33-inch and my 21-inch high-vac sniper. I put weed eater string on it. But I'm like, yeah.
Well, the state uses chain.
Yeah.
And was it? And somebody used to make one of
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would trust anything loose on that spins that fast. You know.
Yeah. It was somebody used to make one thing is a wheel weed eater, but you could take that off and put a round. They had chainsaw chain on it to cut little small saplings down. I'm like, I mean, the stuff, but was it? I think the best invention that was ever invented was 1972 or 73 when they came out with the taco weed eater. But back in the day before that, it's like you had to get out there with a pair of scissors to go around everything that didn't. You couldn't
So
get it
I
on.
actually got a question. Has anyone worked on anything other than a snowblower this week?
Yeah, me.
Ah, do tell. Do tell.
Ice auger.
You take it,
Oh,
it's a shovel with two wheels on it, and you just push it.
Yeah. I saw that video, Hank. Good video.
Yeah.
And I saw
Jay
you
used to
struggling
use one
putting
of
those paddles on that single stage too. I says, "Oh, this is going to be." As soon as I seen you get into the first ones, I said, "Oh, this is going to be fun."
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
It's not a gun; it's a rifle.
No, looks like a pellet gun with a scope.
It looks like some kind of a gun sitting in a hot pink stand.
Right?
John.
22.
That's a tube. No, that's a tube loading Winchester bolt action.
Winchester semi-auto, model 190.
Ooh, semi-auto.
Nice.
Tube
And-
load.
and-
For irate customers?
Anti-squirrel equipment.
There's no clip on it though. It's tube load, right?
Squirrel and pesky neighbors.
Has that got the tube in it that you can put the bullets in, John?
Do what now?
Underneath the barrel, is that a tube that you could feed bullets in? Like, yeah,
Tube fit.
yeah.
No clip. No clip.
What, that red thing?
No,
No,
underneath the barrel, the
tube on the
tube.
barrel.
That's where you load the bullets.
The tube loads are great because you don't have the clip sticking down.
My dad lost mine on my 22.
Is it true you've started loading rock salt into your shotgun for the Amazon drivers when they come to bring you your pink stuff?
I will not confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
Ray, my Ruger 1022 is in the house. It's in the gun cabinet.
A semi-automatic 22, I would be in so much trouble and facing jail time if they ever catch
For
me.
real.
Oh, they're so fun, Close. They're so fun.
I know, but you can't have them. It's not.
And then I got a
Well, that's where we live, Close. That's a minimum.
Yeah, it is.
Bless you.
Thank you. But
Ooh, an
here,
oyster. An oyster.
you got a short barrel shotgun on the above the door.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
Ooh.
is that the room where you negotiate price with customers?
Yes, that's it, exactly. Ooh,
That's for unwanted animals in the backyard.
exactly.
Now that shotgun, did you cut the first?
Did what?
Did you cut the first foot off of that shotgun or what?
No, it's a police action.
It came like that, 18-inch barrel.
Really?
Is that what's legal in the States? 18 inches?
Everything's legal in the States there, Wayne.
Yep.
Not everything.
Nah.
My dad, we used to go hunting for what's called in Ontario, they're woodcock. It's like a bird that kind of like sits in the leaves and blends in and you can't see it. They're really good to eat or put into stew. Not a lot of meat, but nice bird to eat. So my dad said, let's go out woodcock hunting. We'll have a bet, he says. We'll bet $10 on who shoots the most woodcock. Well, what my dad didn't know is that I took one of his shotguns that had a plastic barrel. It had a plastic stock and a plastic forestock. So you can imagine, like that was when I think the first TVs came out and the casings were plastic instead of wood, eh? And I cut the barrel off. So, I mean, it was really short. But the plan was when the woodcock take off, you don't have a lot of time to aim. So I would just point it in direction and pull the trigger. And I'd have such a spread on the pellets, that I would knock down every one that I shot at. So the old man hears me shooting, and he hears like 5 or 6 shots, and I hear him shooting, and he gets 5 or 6 shots. So then when we come back to the house, he says, "How many you got?" I said, "I got 6." He says, "Get out of here! You got 6." I said, "Well, how many did you get?" He said, "I got none." He said, "What the hell? How the hell did you shoot 6 with that double barrel that you got?" I said, "Oh, I didn't use the double barrel. I used that plastic single shot that you bought." And he said, "Let's see it." And I pulled it out. And he said, "You can't get $10. You're cheating, you bastard." Naturally, he went out right away. Guess what he did? He took the gun, went out, and went into the bush again and shot his own.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, what happened to Kenny?
I've got a 16 gauge with an adjustable choke.
Nah. I've had a 22. I've had a 20 gauge single shot. I've had a 44 Magnum, and I've had a 44 automatic. But that 44. Ah.
I lost all mine when I was fishing once.
Oh no!
Darn.
Really?
Yeah.
Through the ice, eh?
Too bad.
Yeah. Never trace them down.
We're in Canada. We got to be careful what we talk about.
Yeah.
Nah, what?
I always wanted the over and under 410 with the 22 410 in the same gun, eh?
I wanted that with a
Always one of
30.
those.
Nah, what? There's some states down here, I think, but I forgot what it is. But there's certain states you cannot, unless you bought it long before the law changed, have a 50 caliber anti-air, the 50 caliber. I'm like, good God, who wants to shoot one of them things?
Yeah, I was riding my horse one day, and on the pathway, I found a Brownington. Had all this scroll work done on it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody dropped it, left it there.
Wow.
But I picked it up and brought it home, and then I
You
was
still
telling
got
the
it?
cop about it, that I found it, and he paid me $50 for it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a commemorative gun.
Oh yeah.
Likely, like there were a lot of commemorative guns that came out with gold plating and scroll work all along the sides, eh? Like the Winchester, the 30 caliber Winchester, a bunch of them came out.
Yeah, he liked it. He right away said, "I'll give you $50 for it." And I'm talking when I was like 17 years old.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money back then.
And what? Now they're making revolvers. They used to be 6-shot. Now they're making them where they got 8 rounds. 8 rounds.
Oh, a lot more than that.
Like, yeah. But nah, that gun they using Quigley down under, that joke. Then the gun they used in Death Wish 3, the Wildy 475 Magnum, the shorter version of the 475 African big game cartridge. Like, ain't no trouble.
My next door neighbor just bought a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum 2 weeks ago.
Ouch.
That's a big old pit.
I'd end up shooting myself on the second round because it would kick up and I'd end up pulling the trigger again.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm saying? You know how that works?
Yeah.
The second shot kicks up. No thanks.
Wow. Yeah. That first time I shot that 44 Magnum, I was holding it straight out. That thing went straight up like that. And I was shooting 40 grain hollow point.
Yeah, I think my 410's a Cooey.
Fine piece.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. That was that episode of Mythbusters where they shoot that gel they had in the pool to see what bullet would do a job. Last gun they shot was a 50 cal. When that bullet hit the bullet just exploded.
50 cal, you got to have a special permit to shoot that around here.
Yep.
Tyler, what kind of recoil rope you use at the shop?
Still.
All the lawnmowers and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, they have 3 sizes. I just use it. I think it's 3, 3.5,
4.5.
4 4.5.
And I may have a 4.5 from Power Source, Oregon, made in Germany.
Yeah.
I think
Because
Oregon's made in Germany.
Steve Saloon just did a video comparing the True Blue to what? Steve Saloon.
Who's that saying?
Welcome to Steve Saloon.
Yeah, and he lifted up. I forget what he lifted up. The stuff I forget the name of the one that he's using now is Crystal, I think. But he lifted up something that was 800 pounds with it, and then he lifted it up with the True Blue, and it broke.
I use
I'm using the stems for
Yeah, I use Briggs and Stratton's. Briggs and Stratton's got two sizes. I use
Briggs
that.
is good.
Yeah.
Briggs is
And
very good. Yeah.
And then Oregon's for the small engines.
I might have to send an email to Project Farm, tell them to do a video on recoil ropes.
I want the one. Hey, being a dealer, I want the one that lasts the least amount of time. That's the one I want to sell.
That's exactly right.
I can recommend Timu.
Timu.
Shoelaces, guys, shoelaces.
5 hours of sunlight and they're about done. Hi, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
There she is.
Mm.
And she's gone.
I was in the mall shopping.
We heard.
Yeah, we heard. Yeah.
Did you buy any
I didn't tell you, but it
diamonds?
didn't work.
No. What'd I buy?
Diamonds are a
Coffee.
girl's best friend.
Coffee, lunch.
Lunch.
Yeah. That was fun. I had my lunch and I came right back out to the van.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. You only been waiting an hour, right?
Actually, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Erica, we got another video tomorrow from you?
Not tomorrow, no.
No.
Erica, he made it up to us for him having to wait out in the car by going through your phone on the show here. So.
Oh, you have my phone?
We saw some racy pics. Sorry.
I know.
Okay, I thought I reached for my phone in the mall and I thought I lost it. I went running into the mall, back to where we had lunch.
Told you she was going to be looking for it.
So I messaged the kids to say I had your phone, but they made.
Why do you have it?
I picked it up because you forgot it.
Yeah.
And you weren't going to
Remember,
say
Tyler,
nothing
it's your
to
fault.
Yeah,
I told them the reason you were taking so long was you were in there looking for your phone.
I almost had a stroke when I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So what do we owe two adults with no children today?
I know.
Oh, they're here.
There's children.
You're
Just
letting
not
them on
the
their
van.
own?
They're in there, yeah.
Well, no, they're with other children. They're all around here somewhere.
Oh, I could black out the screen so you could have some personal time. No need.
Are we live? Oh, we're live, Ken. That's inappropriate.
Valentine's Day. Come on.
It's Valentine's Day. I know.
She bought me a
Tyler's
500i for Valentine's Day. On
There we go.
eBay.
Wait. It's
Thanks.
Valentine's Day. Wait, here's the kiss cam. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Just like another jumbotron. There you go.
PG-13 here.
Chicken.
Yeah, only kids can watch.
Yeah.
There's no kids watching, is there?
I'll say, Erica, what's Tyler making you for dinner tonight for Valentine's Day?
Ooh.
Oh, lamb?
Lamb. Rack of lamb.
I
Oh.
thought you were going to say reservations.
No.
With some mint sauce, right?
Nah. We live so far away from everything that you go to a restaurant, you eat, and who wants to drive the 45 minutes home?
Wow, that far?
Yeah.
See, where I am, everything's within a mile. You can go anywhere you'd like.
I'm jealous, Ken.
Welcome to Canada.
Oh, but you would be jealous if you see how much expensive it is to live.
And your neighbor's 20.
I was just in the U.S. It is expensive.
Yeah.
Even if our dollar was on par,
It's Ryan.
everything's more money except fuel. So,
Well, it depends where you go. Yeah.
yeah.
Tyler, think
California,
about
they're
it.
at $7 a gallon.
For an 1,100 square foot house, they're paying like 10,000 US in taxes.
Yep.
Property taxes.
Yeah, for about 1,100 square foot home.
And we're paying like 2,100 over here in Ontario.
I'm paying $6,500 a year.
For how many square feet?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
2,500.
I'm
You
up
got
there.
acreage. You got
Yeah,
acreage,
but-
right?
Yes. See, here in my town, a quarter acre, 1,000 square feet, you're paying $8,000 a year.
The boss just told me $4,200 we pay now.
Yeah, it's half of what we pay. Yeah.
Well, mine's commercial too, so I get dinged a little harder.
Yes, you do.
You think they'd make it less so that you'd be more successful?
Yeah, but you could deduct that.
Bruce.
I know.
They're all like this. Wait, where's my hand?
Oh, you made more money? Pay more.
Pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys like down here, you got like a state, local, all these different taxes.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
all.
and then if you're in really bad shape, the HOA comes and takes another $250.
Oh, I can't stand. I see those videos, the HOA Karens, and oh my god.
We've got like the smallest little swamp beside us, so we're like borderline considered waterfront, almost. Some Bay of Quinte Conservation has their hands in our taxes also. So.
And we have no garbage pickup.
No garbage.
That's so far out, they don't pick our garbage
We
up.
pay for our garbage pickup. We have to pay for it.
Yeah, we pay for ours too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
but
don't
you're in
pay
the-
for ours. Well, in a way, we pay through our
Probably
tax.
have
All I can say is boo hoo
Gotta-
hoo.
Calm down for a second. You throw it sky.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's gonna have a whiz.
Nah, but was it? There was it. I know a guy.
It's Valentine's sugar right now.
Nah, but there was a guy. He had what they some kind of tax exemption because he owned a farm. And I say this, they ended up telling him, "Well, you're gonna start claiming that on your federal income tax." I'm like, "You said forget that crap." Yeah, Georgia agricultural tax exemption, but he found out he's going to pay federal tax on it.
As I said, we can debate this all day. It's
Yeah,
how
sure
much
could.
money is left in your pocket at the end of the day.
That's right. As long as you got some money at the end of the day, Klaus. Thank you.
I think here in Ontario, by the end of the day, after you finish work, you're paying about 50 to 55% of your earned dollars go to taxes of some sort.
More.
That's
Wayne,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wayne,
I
are
think
you
it's more.
is your business a corporation, Wayne?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Excellent.
But I agree with Wayne because then you got 45 cents left on the dollar that you go buy stuff that's being taxed again. So I
Yeah.
really think it's around 90%. And I'm not being negative. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. It's
How it
disgusting.
works. I will say one thing though, and that's actually news. I don't know if this channel is for new things. No. Yes. I took out a limited liability corporation license.
LLC.
LLC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Nice.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take my GST number till the day I die.
Nah, but I mean, it makes the money that comes in from YouTube. Not that it's gonna allow you to buy a new car or anything, but
Yeah.
it's taxable. But if you don't have a company, you can't deduct all the stuff you're buying to create that income.
Oh, I can, but I can't deduct it that much.
Right.
No, yeah.
Just a guy.
And then we have a limit. You get to a certain limit. They call it B income. A income is your day job. B income is when you don't have a business license, but you still have an extra income.
Yeah, a
That can
hobby
only
that pays
go-
money.
That's me.
Yeah, that can only go to a certain level, and then you have to take out a business license.
That's right.
And mine exceeded that limit in May last year. So I had to do
It's a good thing
something.
and it's a bad thing.
Yeah, but
Well,
hey, I get to deduct a lot of stuff, and
These are good problems.
yeah, it is.
Exactly.
Here in Ontario, you can make up to $30,000 without having to pay the HST to the government. The big problem you got is if you're not registered with the HST number and you happen to make more than that 30 grand, you got to come up with all that 13% on top.
Yep.
And I try to explain, I got a couple of customers that got businesses, but they've never registered them because they say they hold it under the 30. And with all the repairs we've done for them and the stuff we've sold them, I tell them, look, you could have recovered all of this HST money. All you had to do was be registered.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden 13% looks like a big chunk of money at the end of the year when you got a lot of pieces of equipment and you're having us service them.
Yeah.
Hey, who
And
knows
you can
about
write-
this Honda? Who knows about this Honda tractor?
Honda,
It's an air.
38 deck, 13 horse.
That's an air-cooled single cylinder. Lots of electronics.
That's not water cooled, Tyler.
No, maybe. Oh, the 10 is.
I thought the 3850 was water cooled. Yeah.
I was mistaken. The 3810's air cooled. That's a twin. Yeah, that's right.
But any experience with the starters on them? I
Yeah,
know they have problems with the solenoids.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah,
Didn't you do a video on that, Tyler? I thought you did a video. Someone did a video on the electrics with that engine where they almost had to rip. They cut a hole in the pedestal to get to the solenoid or the relay that powers that starter.
Yeah, there's a problem here. I'm trying to remember it.
I wonder who did that video where they cut the pedestal. They actually cut a hole to access it so they didn't have to rip half the pedestal out to get to it.
It's a problem.
What's that? A 38-inch, 13-horse engine?
Yeah, but it's water cooled, and I know the electrics are all tucked into the pedestal, very hard to get to.
It's a GX 630, I think they call it. Anyway, I sold one for like $100 because it had a starter problem, and it was expensive.
If it's got the letter H in front of it, like Honda, it's always expensive.
My laptop's getting hot, guys. Because I don't have it plugged in, so I gotta go.
Must be warm. Must be warm there, Bruce.
Oh yeah, it's 29.
Oh.
All right, see you, Bruce.
Bye, guys. It's nice to see you all, my friend. Yeah,
Take care, Bruce. Yeah, guys. With it being Valentine's Day, I better head inside also.
Oh yeah, you better go.
Well, we're coming up on 2 hours.
Trouble. All right, guys. Have a good one.
You too. See you later.
Jake.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who did that video on that. I got to look it up. Let me see. Hold on. Because someone did a video on that with the starter. He cut a hole in the pedestal, and he did something with a relay to make it work better. So you know how they do that with the John Deeres? They put that extra relay in for the starter solenoid, so you get full power to the starter.
Did you have to pull the engine to get the starter?
You almost did, but this guy cut a hole in his dash to do something with it. I'm trying to find.
Is it Gary? It's not Gary. It's not Gary, is it?
Cut a hole.
Because he did a 3813.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw the video on. To replace the solenoid, you had to cut a hole. Yeah, instead of taking the engine out. Yeah.
I had one, and I ended up selling it for like $100 because it was just.
I'm wondering, is that the solenoid mounted right onto the starter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solenoid shift, I think it is. Yeah. Or what do you call those? What's the proper name?
Bendix drive.
Bendix. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
Hey, Klaus, sorry for calling you out on that gasket there last week.
No problem. No problem, because
I thought about my comment after, and I said, "Oh, I hope I didn't come off as
if it's a solenoid." Yeah.
No, because I recommended it to the customer, but he was a tightwad. He didn't.
Oh
want
well.
Yeah, a lot of those Bendix solenoids, though, they have the arm that pushes the Bendix drive out, so you have to replace the solenoid in the arm.
Yeah.
Nice. That was no problem, Tyler. None whatsoever. Yeah. And by the way, I got you guys mentioned in today's video, and a lot of people.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they've already.
I haven't watched it. I saw it. Husky 435. It's on my list of things to do today. So.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. So, yeah, John, your favorite machines to work on, right?
Oh,
well, we're driving home here, and the girls are here, so I'm gonna.
Hey, girls.
Probably lose reception. Here, you're on. You're live.
I don't want to be on YouTube.
No. They don't want to be on. Take care, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Put that seatbelt on.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about, you got these these lawnmower dealerships. I think a bunch of them they call consignment.
What? What?
That means they they sell the mower, but they only make a certain percentage from the selling the mower.
I know what consignment is. It's just.
Yeah, if I wanted to sell, what's that brand you got in Denmark, Klaus?
Klippo?
It's that. I think I talked about it before. It's actually was started making in Denmark.
Stiga. No.
I can't remember it. I can buy them through a Briggs in Mississauga.
Is it Klippo, Texas?
No, rear discharge on the push mowers and the self-propel shoots it out the back and to the left. Can't think of it. See, Hank, you got me. You got me doing it. Can't think. Can't remember it. Well, anyways, like they'll sell me so many mowers, then I can do the warranty work. But like if there's problems with these mowers that I don't know about, you know, it may not be worth it. Like Jake said, it's not worth getting into the warranty work.
No.
And we really make more money selling used stuff that we redo.
I think the only time you can make good money off a mower if the warranty setup for the company or the brand has got you covered.
Yeah.
I mean, Briggs and Stratton, forget about it. It's not. Echo maybe, Steel to some extent. Husqvarna, they're not that great. They're really not. On their Honda.
Furman with their generators wanted Jake to do warranty work, and we took a pass because we couldn't get the information on the availability of parts. We're going to end up with all kinds of generators sitting around when you can't get parts from them.
Yep. So, yeah.
But right now in this area, Husqvarna is the worst one to be getting parts from. Like, just everything's on back order.
As bad as Briggs?
Worse.
Really?
Worse than Briggs.
Husqvarna has a weird setup. 2 years ago, it was horrible. I mean, we're talking 2-3 weeks to get standard consumable parts. Blades, blade bosses, all those things. But that has cleared up now. Now it's fairly available. I order it. It comes here in, 2-3 days. Same with steel. Briggs and Stratton, forget about it. Elwin,
I don't see your face, Elwin. I see you in the basement, but I don't see a camera.
You order a standard carburetor, it'll be 3, 4, 5 weeks out.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. But I do think that Briggs and Stratton has, after they had their Chapter 11 and they got bought out by whoever they bought them, I mean, the whole concept of having parts for a long time for Briggs engines has just gone down the drain. I mean, we'll be feeling it this year and next year. There will be parts that we thought we could get, no more. And I think, to be honest, I think the Nicky carburetor is next.
Yeah. And the Briggs site, you look at some of these snowblowers we're working on, they're like 2019, 2020. You go to the parts diagram, you look up the part number, and the first thing it says is no longer available. Yeah. But then you go and you check, they've got some stock left, so they've got parts in stock. You go on Amazon, you can get an aftermarket part for some of it, but not all of it.
No, but I mean, and the thing is, I think what they forgot is that what kept Briggs going for so long is that it has always been an engine you could get parts for. You could keep them running longer. Yeah. Even now, Husqvarna riding mowers, unless you buy some of the high-end ones, they all run with Husqvarna's own long sin engine. There's no options.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. I don't know what it is, but parts is not as easy as.
Alan, we can hear you. We just can't see you.
Oh, sorry. My camera, I don't have it set up.
Well, hook it up.
It's like Chubby Butcher. He went into my back shop yesterday, and he saw I had an Eager One maintenance kit. Back in the day, Eager One Tecumseh would sell you with the Craftsman brand name. They would sell you a bottle of oil, a quart of oil, the air filter, the round circular long air filter. They would sell you a small container of fuel stabilizer and a spark plug, an RJ19 spark plug. So he says, geez, that's really old. That's an Eager One, eh? I said, yeah, but take a look at the price. $11.95 Canadian. That's what it cost you for all of that. I think the air filter is $10 now.
Yeah. Hey, Alwyn, do a search. I think Boneyard Garage did a few videos on the starter solenoid, but if you do a search for Honda 3813 starter and starter solenoid, there's a few good videos on it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's only the solenoid or the starter.
It could be, but the problem is you got to take the engine out basically for the starter.
Okay. Yeah, starter and timing belt replacement.
Yeah, where are you located, Alwyn?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Good
Cool.
Good guess. Good guess.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's the other channels over there, Klaus? Who's our friend over there?
Anders.
We have who is
Anders,
it?
yeah.
Anders.
Yeah, okay.
Anders, yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Well.
Now, Sweden on the same time as you, Klaus?
Yes.
The problem is it has a broken front left wheel and a broken fuel pump.
How hard are parts over there to get for Honda in Sweden?
It's not. I don't know. I don't need original parts, but I need I can get parts.
Yeah. I mean, a fuel pump, you could always hook up a vacuum fuel pump. That's easy enough to do.
Yeah, I think on my local store, they have electric fuel pumps. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I can do electric. Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never changed a tire. It's called inside the tire.
Oh, a tube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually take it to either a tire shop or a dealer and have them do it. My dealer doesn't charge me much to replace a tube.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
As long as you buy the tube from them, they'll generally give you a good deal on putting it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are the tires in good condition, Alvin?
Oh, wait. I need to. I think I haven't gone to look at it.
Alvin, if you have pictures of it, you could email me. My email's right here on the top. If you email me to that address, I can post them here so we can take a look at it.
Yeah, if the tires got big cracks on the sidewalls, our tire shop won't put a tube in them. They got to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's no cracks.
Okay. You can always try some tire slime instead if you don't want to deal with it. See if it helps.
Yeah. That's
Just one thing, whenever you're doing a tire, though, sometimes if they don't feel for what caused it, then it punctures the tube,
Yeah.
Whether you have a burr on the rim or
generally, I'll use tire slime over a tube because if they get a puncture again, it reseals.
Yeah, and normally it's the thorns. Like it's these small thorns we've got in the bushes. You run over that, it keeps working itself in the tire. Yeah, and you put a tube in, boom, tube's gone.
What's this I hear? The newer slime products aren't as gooey as the old ones, or what? Like when you go to take a tire off into the tire shops.
I don't buy slime, the brand slime. I buy something else.
Yeah, I buy a blue liquid. It's a blue liquid. It's not slime, but it's not gooey like slime, meaning when you take the tire off, a lot of tire shops, when they see that, they'll give you the tire back so you do it. They don't even want to deal with the mess of having to clean it,
Yeah. But and you know what? The mess isn't that bad. All you take it outside and hose it down with water. It's water soluble. It just.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
I sent you a mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a guy.
Yeah. If you're using one, you want to use a water soluble one. You don't want to use one that's not water soluble.
But is it
No, and
biodegradable?
you don't want those old style in a can, in a spray can that hooks up. And,
Oh yeah,
no,
fix a flat. Yeah,
don't use those. It's got to be that gooey stuff with little pieces of rubber, latex, and cotton stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Casey, I see a lot of people. What's his name? Mowers and blowers. He uses ATF a lot for the cracks.
That's one problem with ATF is that it will degrade rubber over time.
Well, isn't that how it works? It swells it.
Yeah, it does.
But what happens? But what happens after the swelling?
Yeah, you're right. Because if you watch Henry's videos, they're holding air. He sticks them in the shed in the back. When he pulls them out next year, he's got to put air in them again because they won't.
Right. Hey, Alvin sent me pictures. Let me see if I can share. Hold on.
It's only a slow leak, like very slow, but it still leaks.
If it's a slow leak, tire slime, absolutely. Don't even start.
You should check it with soap and water. It just might be leaking around the rim, where you overpressurize it or you let the air out. And you try to clean it up and put the goop around the rim if it's leaking from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, rim sealer.
Yeah.
Alvin, it's like a liquid rubber brush-on product that you give the rim. But I would tell you what, I would still try with slime first because that might even seal the bead.
Yeah, it'll seal the bead. Yeah, it would.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen where I go and buy my Husqvarna parts. That's a big tractor dealership, and they deliver brand new tractors right off the truck, and they're pumping in 25 liters of slime into each wheel from the get go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to get to that thing.
Yeah. Honda really crammed it in there, didn't they?
Yep.
Nice tractor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's like that John Deere Jake worked on, that it needed carb work. And to work on the carb, to clean the carb, you had to pull the engine. And what he did is went in with that long tube and blew through the jets, eh? And it worked. The thing's still running fine.
But I don't know if you really need to pull out the whole starter too. Wait, is it? How does the solenoid work on the starter? Is it like a normal one, or is it like different?
It's a Bendix drive starter where you got the Bendix that lifts out the gear, you know?
Yeah. But the solenoid, it sits like on the starter. I don't have much experience.
It's on the starter. It's on the starter.
Yeah.
Yep. But I said hard to get to, though. I know Boneyard was saying you got to either lift the engine out or try and get to it some other way.
Yeah, I saw somebody replace it.
Yeah, Alwyn, by the time you finish fixing this one, you're going to be a certified Honda repairman.
Yeah, I think you need to remove the drive shaft and a bunch of other stuff like timing cover and alternator and stuff.
Yep, it looks like there's definitely a lot of work. Oh, Francis is gone. Bye, Francis.
Those are the jobs that Jake says, no, thank you, don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know, I try and not say no to certain jobs, but a guy called me up the other day with a John Deere 400, which I don't mind working on. There's a lot of stuff on those I don't mind, but it was a certain job on there, and I looked it up just for the hell of it, looked up some videos. Everybody was bitching and moaning about it. I was like, shit, I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why it's great we have the YouTube. We can actually, you know, see some of these repairs that we've never experienced. And, you know, especially the ones that they're like, don't even bother, you know.
I don't think it's it costs $200 around that, but I'm trying to get the price down a bit, and I think he's lying to get me to pay full price because he says there's somebody that's coming to pick it up like today, but it's half past.
That's for what?
10.
The tractor? For what?
Yeah. He's lying. It only has one like, and he's saying somebody's what?
Would you say only has one what?
The like post about the tractor has one like.
Oh, one like.
Yeah, and he's saying somebody's going to pick it up for full price.
Sellers lie.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty. I said I could take it for
Sellers
150.
and customers, they lie.
There you, oh, customers, all the fiddle fairies. Yeah, everybody gets them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. Alwyn, it was a pleasure meeting you. Join us anytime. Get a cheap camera
thank
so you
you.
can come on panel.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, we'd love to have you. All right, guys. That's it for us for this week. Any questions, comments, suggestions? The email's right here. Send me an email if you have any questions. Oh, and just so those that care, I'll be on hopefully on the radio tomorrow, Motor Mouth Radio, which is on at 12 noon from Nassau Community College in Long Island. They've been letting me do a little bit of small engine talk on their show. They do an hour-long show every Sunday at noon, 90.3 FM, Nassau Community College Radio. And they let me talk a little bit about small engines. So, and they're on YouTube. You'll see Motormouth Radio. You can listen to me giving my little spiels. And I've been on 2 or 3 times already, and hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. And check it out. I'll see if I can throw the link in there. You could watch the old videos on YouTube. I'm usually on within the first few minutes. So, but these guys are my age, and they talk about classic car restoration and things like that. And last week they had a guy called Mike's Carburetor, and all he did was repair carburetors. But what was ironic about last week, he talked about an ethanol type shield type product that supposedly would blend with water to let it burn, like a K100 or one of those type of things. But I'd never heard of this product before. So I'll put the link in the description. Check it out. It's called Motormouth Radio. 2 guys run it. One guy's in the studio in Long Island. The other guy's in Connecticut, somewhere by me. And I'm hoping I can get these guys to let me come on every week and maybe even go live with them like they do on a stream like this. But Motormouth Radio, check it out. I'll put the link in there. Have a good week, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Bye.